Hey guys, wanted to do a quick follow-up to the cash flow video that I did and explain a really simple nuance. It's a little trick you can do with choosing your closing date wisely and how you can really boost your cash flow by almost as much as 40% in your first year by this one really simple trick. And here's how it works. Most people will, when they purchase a property, they'll choose a closing date at the end of a month because it's the natural, that's what everybody seems to do. They'll either do the end of the month or the middle of the month. Well, the alternative is to pick a date. For example, today is March the 7th. Let's say you purchased a $200,000 half duplex from me today and we were trying to set our closing date. What we could do, we would pick April the 5th. Now the reason for this is already an investment property for whoever we're purchasing it from. So the seller will now have the opportunity to collect the rent for the month of April. So the 5 days gives them a chance to collect the rent, put it in the account. Now, when you go to close it, you've got a credit for almost an entire month that will come at closing. So you'll get a $1,700 credit, provided their rent was about $2,000 a month. Now, because you've bought the place and you're not renting it, your first payment isn't due until 30 days down the track. So you've collected almost $2,000 for the month of April. And now your mortgage company, come May the 5th, is now looking for their first payment. Well, now you have the option, because you've just become their client and you've got the option to set your payment date how you would like it to be. You phone them and you say, I'd like to have my payments come out on the next first of the month because that coincides with my pay periods and that's more convenient for me. And they'll say, no problem. Your first payment will be June the 1st. However, what we'll need to do is an interest-only adjustment for the time that you've had the property and that you've been using our money essentially from the 5th of April. Or sorry, the 5th of May. Now, you've got 3 months of rent collected by June the 1st. You've now collected rent for 3 months before your first payment comes out. So you've got $5,600 net cash flow in your account from rent collected before the first payment is due. So this will get you off to a great start. Now you've got a couple of months cushion in case there's any vacancies or in case you need to take on any repairs. This is really going to help you sleep at night with your investment. And if you're a numbers person like me, what you've actually done is you've boosted your first year net cash flow by almost 40%, just with the simple nuance of adjusting your closing date outside the norm and going to the 5th versus closing at the end of the month. Hope you found this tip helpful. If you ever want to connect with me about investment opportunities, I'm more than happy to speak to you about this all day long. So thanks again for watching, and hope you found it helpful.